Okay, this dream was about riots and martial law. And I was living up in a pretty big city, just south of Chicago, hour or two south of Chicago. And I had prayed to God and asked, I just had a really strong feeling that I needed to leave, that we needed to move. And we owned our home and everything, and so it was a pretty big step. And I had been praying and asking, and this is the vision that I received. At first, I was looking outside my living room window, and I was peeking out the curtain like I didn't want to be seen, but there was all kinds of chaos out there. There were neighbors were screaming at the police. There were some people were throwing like fast food cups and bottles and stuff at the police. And I noticed that the police just kept coming, and military looking vehicles, Humvees and stuff, were parked about every block all the way down the street. So there were probably eight police cars and military vehicles just on my street. And then they were going door to door, and two of them came and knocked on my front door, and for whatever reason I was scared to answer, and I grabbed my son and I ran to the back of the house and I said, don't answer it, don't answer it. And that was then I woke up. I had to go to the bathroom or something, and I woke up and I went back to sleep. I went right back into the same dream, except it was further along. And communications were shut off. We still had our cell phones and we still had internet, but we knew not to use it. Like, not to get on there for certain websites, and they were monitoring our cell phones, and it was crazy. And there were roadblocks, so we couldn't get out. We were trying to figure out a way to load our supplies and our family and get out and get down south where the rest of our family is. But we couldn't get out at that point, and we couldn't call out. Like I said, I had my cell phone, and it seemed to have gone on for months, this dream. And after I finally decided to try and get a phone call out to my parents, just to let them know that we were alive and that we were okay, and to tell them what was going on up north. And I used the phone, and right after that, the vision changed, and I was on a bus with lots of other families. My whole family was on the bus, and we were being taken to a work camp, a concentration camp. And there were Asian armed guards on the bus in khaki colored tan uniforms. And then they ushered us into the work camp. And I just remember just fearing that they were going to take my son and they were going to split us up, and just the terror of that, trying to keep him quiet and not to be scared. And then I remember working at tables, putting together, like, I don't know, small electronics or something, working at tables, and the armed guard that stood over us while we worked was a female Asian, also in a tan khaki uniform. And it was a very epic, long dream, but that's the crux of it. So that's what I saw. I love you guys. God bless you. Okay, so this channel is really dedicated to letting people know that God's not dead, that these other dimensions are real, and the Bible is true, and it is world history. And I know that it's been banned from our public education system and all of that, but you need to read it. It's a compilation of up to 72 archaeological finds, texts left by our ancestors. And I think it's important that everybody get it and read it and find out the truth, and find Jesus Christ, so that you can be saved, and so that you can have these experiences, true spiritual experiences. You don't need to go ghost hunting. You don't need to go to a psychic or any of that. You can have these experiences. So if anybody needs a Bible, I'll send you one for free. Just my email address is in the description box below. Just email me the address you want it sent to, total free charge. I will send you a Bible. And if you have stories, supernatural stories that you want to share and you don't have your own YouTube channel, send them to me. Anything that people need to hear, that now we call anomalies, but we know that they're a mountain of evidence showing that there is more to life than what we've been told. So if you have stories, if you have dreams or visions, or you've had a supernatural encounter with the Lord, anything, time slips, you've had encounters with cryptids, which we know are the hybrids, discussed in the Bible, or even demonic encounters with what we call aliens now, but we used to call them monsters and demons. Anything like that you think might edify the body of humanity to help them come to an understanding that there's more to life than they've been told. Please share it. Please email it to me, and I'll share it as much as I have time to share. So that's it. Send me anything you want me to share, and if you need a Bible, by all means, email me. My email is in the description box below. Email me, send me your address. I will send you a Bible free. I love you all. God bless you. Get ready. Jesus is coming back.